before we begin, let's make sure that you need to replace your disposal. If it's leaking from the bottom, that's a definite sign. But if it just won't turn on, check the outlet, check the breaker, and there's even a little red push button at the bottom of the disposal. Push that in and it could start up. It could be as simple as that. Once I had a disposal that stopped working because someone had cleaned a fish tank and a little pebble got stuck and jammed in the motor. It made a humming noise, but it wouldn't move. Once the pebble was dislodged, it worked like new. If none of those things fixed it, let's get to replacing it. I chose a middle-of-the-road disposal. There's a link in the description below. You get what you pay for. The cheap ones are loud, aren't as powerful, and they're made of corrodable materials and have a shorter lifespan. The expensive ones are much quieter, more powerful, and last much longer. The one I bought was $180. It was the middle price point, and I'm happy with it. The first thing we need to do is take care of power to the unit. Mine's plugged in, so just unplug it. Next, take off any pipes or hoses that are attached to the disposal. Mine has a dishwasher hose and this pipe here. There's a screw on each side of this metal plate. You have to take that off. And the pipe needs to come off on the opposite side of that drain as well. Mine is plastic, so it just is a matter of twisting and it comes off. If you have metal pipes, you will need to use a pipe wrench. If you haven't already, make sure that your dishwasher is turned off before you take off this hose or any pipes. Otherwise, you'd have a big mess on your hands. Now that the pipes are off, it's time to take the disposal off of its mounting base. And with this, you could just use 2 screwdrivers. I have a special tool to put it on and off, but I'm showing you both ways. So with a little bit of a twist with those 2 screwdrivers, it will slowly dislodge the disposal from the top. It's now time to wire your disposal. So there's a metal plate here that you need to take off, and there's 3 wires, the ground positive and negative, or black and white wires. Now, I'm reusing the wire from the old disposal, which in hindsight, I should have just bought a replacement plug at the time that I purchased the disposal because it was such a chore and my battery died taking it off. What I ended up doing was cutting the metal around the plug to take it out. So if you're there, you haven't purchased everything yet, pick yourself up a replacement plug and save yourself a lot of time and headache. If you're going to reuse the plug from your old disposal, make sure you have some wire cutters as well as some wire nuts. Next, you'll need to strip the wires from your plug if they're not stripped already. There is a specific hole for the plug unit to go through, so stick all the wires through and secure it in. Mine has a retention ring, so I'm going to install that as well. But it should just pop in nicely. There are kind of third-party kits as well where you have to screw metal bits in, but it's not that difficult. Next, we will attach the wires, the green screw for the ground wire, and white to white, black to black with wire nuts. First, I twist them together, and then I attach the wire nut. After that, I like to kind of give a little bit of a pull to see if it's on properly. Pull on the cap, and then each individual wire just slightly to make sure that it's not going to come out. Then we will repeat this with the black wires and get on to the next step. Once all the wires are connected, we will reattach the metal plate with a screw. Now there's 2 holes on the side of your disposal, a drain and the dishwasher drain, which is blocked because some dishwashers don't drain into the garbage disposal. This one does, and so what we're going to do is take a hammer and just punch out that plug. That's how it's designed, so you're not breaking anything. Just take a screwdriver and pop it out like I just showed you there, and take out the little piece of plastic, and you are good to go. Make sure that you do this if your dishwasher connects to your garbage disposal. Now this is the special tool that I mentioned before. What it does is it allows you to lift and twist your garbage disposal into place in one easy movement. So it saves the hassle of trying to lift it with one hand and secure it with screwdrivers and get it in the right place. You do it all together just like you see here. There is a link in the description below for that tool, but if you don't want to use the tool, you can just use screwdrivers in a similar way that I showed taking the disposal off. As you twist the disposal into place with the tool or the screwdrivers, you want to make sure that it's secure and locked in tight and snug. Now, if you twist too tight, you can actually turn the mount that the disposal is connecting to. So you just want to make sure that it's snug. Make sure that the drain holes are aligned with the way you had your old disposal so that the pipes will fit properly. Now, they give you a rubber seal, and that actually needs to go around the pipe. Should be a flange on the plastic pipe or the metal pipe, and you just put that rubber band seal around it so it's on the other side. And then the metal plate kind of sandwiches that washer, that rubber gasket between the two, and secures it. So just reattach the screws on both sides. And then reattach the drain pipe on the opposite side. Next we have the dishwasher drain hose, which we punched out that plug. Now if you don't have a drain hose that goes to your disposal, you don't need to worry about this step. Now when you're attaching this clamp, you want to make sure that the metal is actually clamping onto the plastic behind the rubber. Otherwise you could be cutting into the rubber hose and it won't be attached properly, and any pressure that thing will start leaking. Then we plug in the disposal and give it a whirl. And that's it. Congratulations. If this video was helpful, won't you please consider donating? Now, I get that maybe not everybody has money to burn, which is probably why you're watching this video. You don't want to just shove money down your garbage disposal. But if you're in a position to, it would really help me out, even $5 of $1. And the link in the description below to donate. And no, I didn't just put money down the disposal. And I would never stick my hand that far down a running disposal. There's a little trickery there. But speaking of putting dough down the drain, I had a neighbor this one time that decided to get rid of a bag of flour, and instead of just throwing it in the garbage, whatever reason, people don't think clearly all the time, they put it down the drain. So they literally had dough clogging every pipe in their drain. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more how-to videos, and let me know, at least, please give this a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below if you have a horror story of your garbage disposal. I'd like to hear it. Thanks.